Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your patience and welcome to the press conference. At the final today, we have with us, with Canada, head coach Kevin Rouet and captain Alex Tessier. As always, if you can please raise your hand if you have a question. One of our lovely volunteers will hand out the mic, and if you can start by introducing yourself and where you're reporting from, that would be great. Who would like to get us started, please? Thank you, at the front.
Hi Kevin, my commiseration for the result of the match. Despite the result, what message you think this team brings to the world?
Today it's a little bit frustrating for us because we know we didn't play our best game. But I told them at the end I'm very proud of what they did, the sacrifice they made for 3 years to just go there. It was just missing 80 minutes of good rugby for us to just be world champion. So they already know they have 4 years to just come back. So that's going to be the message. Be proud of what you did, but just be angry again.
And how much you think this push up again in terms of just keeping up to the next level for the next competition, next games?
Yeah, we know, and I know them. I know they're going to be tough on themselves. You know, when you miss 3v1, 2v1, you don't finish simple action against England, like it's tough. And I think that's what I say. I just try to be careful of not talking too much about this game because England was better and we were not at our best today. But I don't want them to forget what we built together. So that's why I just be careful of what I say.
Thank you.
Bonsoir. Tu viens de le dire, vous n'avez pas fait votre meilleur match. Est-ce que tu as une explication à chaud?
Il y a des moments où on a raté des 2 contre 1, 3 contre 1, où on n'est pas assez brave. On est un peu... et ça, c'est peut-être un peu trop de respect sur l'Angleterre à certains moments. Des moments où on doit finir. Bien sûr, la mêlée, ça fait partie du jeu, mais on n'a pas été performant sur le secteur de la mêlée. Donc, il y a plein de petits aspects comme ça du jeu qui n'ont pas été performants, qui ne nous ont pas permis d'aborder le match. Mais même avec pas notre meilleure performance, on est à 26-13, on doit marquer. Et on peut même revenir dans le match et changer la dynamique. Donc, même avec pas notre meilleur match, on est encore dedans et malheureusement, ça finit mal pour nous.
Alex, est-ce que pour toi, l'un des tournants du match, c'est la deuxième période, vous êtes en supériorité numérique après le carton jaune d'Anna Botterman, vous dominez et vous scorez pas?
Ouais, je pense que, comme Kevin a dit, je pense que c'est là. Je pense qu'on était vraiment dans le match. On avait une opportunité de remonter ce match justement après le carton jaune. Je pense qu'on n'a pas su le faire. On a eu plein d'opportunités qu'on n'a pas capitalisées. Donc, c'est sûr qu'à la fin de la journée, ça devient difficile quand on voit qu'on est capable de créer des opportunités sans les finir. Donc, ouais, c'était à nous d'aller le chercher. On n'a pas été capable d'aller le chercher.
Thank you. Yes, at the back, and then we'll come to the front.
Paul Waldy from the Globe and Mail. Obviously, it's tough to talk about this today, but I wonder what this tournament means for people in Canada and rugby in Canada. I mean, just the success you guys have had thus far.
The Prime Minister was there, so I hope he showed a good message. I'm excited to come back to Canada and talk to people and see how we could just help the rugby growing in Canada, men's and women's overall. I think we're on the same boat. I'm excited. We receive so much message, even too much message, but that's great to see the excitement. And we have to care about ourselves because it's always the same. Like whatever the performance we do, if you don't win, like other country will forget you, and you have to come back in 4 years. So it's always the same. I'm happy for Canada, and I hope you guys won't forget them.
I think what we've accomplished this World Cup is very powerful, especially for rugby in Canada. I think, yes, despite our underperformance today, I think what we've done this World Cup is huge. I think, especially like every match, I think we were dominant, we were performing, we were being true to ourselves. We got to play as free and then impose a rhythm. It's just today wasn't a big reflection on us, but I think just winning that semi-final last weekend obviously went a long way, has proven so many people, and then I think inspired a lot of people. We've got so many messages from schools, from young girls and then now that like the broadcast is becoming more and more on our TVs back in Canada, it goes a long way, and I'm just so pleased that people get to watch us and by doing what we want on the field, and I know it inspired so many generations, and so I'm very pleased for that.
Thank you. At the front there.
If I can just, along those lines, you're talking about all the people that you've inspired at home. How have you found this World Cup as a whole? I know 81,000 here today, which was a record attendance for a women's game. Can you just reflect for us a bit about how special it's been to see the game grow?
It's been incredible. I think it's been a very special World Cup for not only us, but I think all the teams. I think every weekend, every match, there's people and more people every weekend. So it's good. We finally get women's sport and women's rugby get the exposure that we were looking for, and it's good to see. It's good to see that. We're becoming more and more interested, and it goes a long way, and it inspires not only girls but boys and younger, like teenager, like even grown up, like it to just get interested in rugby, whether it's playing, watching it, getting involved in so many ways, and having like playing in front of a sold out Twickenham is huge, and I'm super thankful that our team got to live that. It's probably the first time for many of us that we get to play in front of so many people. It was incredible, so I'm super thankful for that.
Thank you. On the left.
Hi, question for you both. Just a question on the sort of the future development of the women's game. Do you think that Canada have sort of shown that you can come to a World Cup on a crowd-funded campaign and almost go the whole hog, or has this World Cup shown that unless a country has the sort of professionalism and backing of England, then you can't go the whole way? I mean, does everyone have to follow that now?
I don't think it's positive at the end. The fact that those girls stay for 3 years is because we have a positive team and everybody is excited to play with each other. But if you ask them, it's not even about the crowdfunding. It's like them living in England, in France, and we sound professional league, but that's not a professional league when you get paid like £400 a month. So it's like they know they have to do sacrifice. All those girls are educated. They all come from the university system. So if any time they decide to stop rugby, they are going to make their life easier and better. So it's a lot of sacrifice in their own life to just play rugby and go to the World Cup. So it's not even a crowdfunding because our federation do their best. It's just the women's games in general, even club, even PWR. It's not professional yet. It's starting to be, but like players are not well paid at the moment. So it goes the right direction, but we still need to just keep growing the women's game to help them to just not deciding, do I have like a life or do I play rugby? And it's hard for them at the moment.
Thank you. At the front.
Thank you very much, Chloe, for the Rugby Voice here. How does it feel to have a dedicated fan base to travel across to watch you play?
It was heartwarming for sure. Having our families and friends was very, very special for many of us, and yeah, it does go a long way. And today I'm super proud of the girls, but at the same time I'm disappointed because our families are there, but we know they're proud of us anyways, regardless of the results tonight. But I just wish we could have thanked them with tonight's victory. But yeah, it's been very special to have our family and friends so involved with us.
And thinking about thinking ahead towards future competitions and things, how will you regroup and get how will you regroup from this and get I don't know how to put this, sorry.
Yeah, we're
go on vacation, I guess.
Yeah, we're honestly a very good group. We genuinely enjoy each other's company so much, and so a few of us are going to go on vacation. I think that first step is just to enjoy yourself, especially tonight, next week. What's the beauty about our team is that we're actually not all going back home. We're all on a little vacation here and there together to celebrate what we've accomplished this tournament, to celebrate what we've accomplished the last 3 years. Because from the get-go, after that loss in the bronze final against France last World Cup, we were not happy about where we were, and I think it's going to be similar for the next 4 years. We're definitely not happy about the results tonight. We're proud of what we've accomplished, but we're definitely going to take some time off, celebrate what we've achieved this tournament, because it's incredible what the girls have done, and we'll then put our head down, move again. A lot of us are playing in England and the PWR, in France, in New Zealand, and wherever we are, we're going to make sure that we put ourselves again in the best position as possible to be a better rugby player, to be a better human, and we're going to be in 4 years' time.
Thank you.
Hi, Mark Colley, Toronto Star. Alex, it looked like you were about to say something about sort of the crowdfunding, and a lot has been made about that in this tournament. What message does Canada's run here send to people back home?
Yeah, I don't think we had the best budget if you compare to other nations for sure, but that's not what made the difference tonight. I think we managed to, yes, fund what we wanted to fund in order to be as prepared as possible. I think we were prepared for today, for this World Cup, and I think we could have won it with whatever budget we had. So that's the only comment I wanted to make, is that, England definitely have more money than us. It's definitely not sustainable in Canada for sure. So we're still slowly but surely getting there in terms of funding. But tonight they were just better on the field. But we know that we could have came here tonight and get the victory, but it just didn't go quite our way today.
And you've talked a bit about this group of players and how special they are. Over the past 5-6 weeks, how has this group gotten closer? How has that dynamic changed through this tournament?
I love our team. I love our team so much. There's so many personalities on that team. Everybody's unique in their own way, and this group is super welcoming. Welcome any people from any walks of life, and the girls just enjoy each other's company. Whether it's playing cards, whether it's making TikTok, whether it's doing all sorts of silly things around the hotel. We always come back together after a win, after a loss. The vibe has been great. I'm so proud of how we've conducted ourselves on and off the pitch. I want to thank the girls, and I'm more than happy. I'm more than proud of the way we behaved and played and took care of each other.
Any further questions? Yes, at the front with Millie.
Thank you. A question to both of you. Sophie de Goody's been named Player of the Year, having only come back from injury midway through the year. And how important is it for Canada to have a player like that? When we see in women's sport how important personalities and people are to driving the game forward, how important is it that you've got someone like Sophie?
It's great. It's amazing. She's an amazing player. I think she's demonstrated that she can do it all. She can kick. She can find gaps. She can create stuff out of nothing. She expresses herself. It's very nice to see her on the field, on attack, especially when she just does what she wants. She follows her instincts so much, and it's inspiring for a lot of us. A lot of the girls they do look up to her, and so I'm very pleased for her after this whole year of hardship. But yeah, I think the strength of our team as well is we have more than one Sophie de Goody. We have many incredible, talented rugby players on that team. We're very intentional and very smart in what we do, and that essentially at the end of the day, our collective is what our strength is. And because we have such a good collective, players like Sophie de Goody can do what they do best, and is being themselves and just showcasing every weekend. So yeah, it's huge for us to have players like this, but we do have many players like her.
Thank you. If no further questions, we will end there, and England will be up next. Thank you.
Thank you.